Judge James Boasberg, who blocked President Donald Trump from deporting illegal migrant criminals and ordered 2 planes full of Tren de Aragua gang members to be turned around and brought back to the United States, may have a major conflict of interest. In fact, Judge Boasberg failed to disclose the fact that his daughter works for Partners for Justice, which is an organization that gives criminal illegal migrants legal advice. The investigation reveals that the judge's daughter, Catherine Boasberg, works for the organization as a, quote, capacity building associate, meaning she helps coordinate and administer grant activities to strengthen the nonprofit infrastructure, focusing on criminal defense and advocacy. Partners for Justice reportedly strongly opposes mass deportation and legislation targeting members of criminal gangs and has been a vocal critic of the Laken Riley Act. It derives 76% of its funding from government grants, according to the report.
That's what judge who has repeatedly issued rulings against Trump's deportation plans is facing growing calls for impeachment. Judge James Boasberg was appointed by former President Obama and is currently serving as the chief judge of the U.S. District Court in Washington, D.C. After Tren de Aragua members were deported over the weekend, he issued an order to turn those planes around.
All of the planes, subject to the written order of this judge, departed U.S. soil, U.S. territory before the judge's written order.
The actions of the Departments of Justice, Homeland Security, and Defense were not in conflict with the judge's order. But at the same time, it is also true that the judge's order was patently unlawful. Beyond unlawful, it was an outrageous assault on the Constitution, an outrageous assault on the sovereignty of the nation, and on democracy itself.
Texas Congressman Brandon Gill, who is filing impeachment articles against the judge this week, posted online, "We will not stand by as radical activist Judge James Boasberg tramples on the Constitution out of political spite for the president. The American people gave us a mandate to get criminal, illegal aliens out of our country, and that's exactly what we intend to do."
Wondering what would possess a federal judge to order planes in the air filled with illegals who are gang criminals to turn around? How about his daughter, Catherine, whose employer is Partners for Justice, an organization that provides legal support to criminal, illegal aliens and gang members? PFJ receives 76% of its funding from government grants. The organization actively opposes deportations, mass incarceration, and laws targeting violent gangs like Tren de Aragua. PFJ takes credit for eliminating 5,000 years of prison time for illegals since 2018. Shortly after Laura Loomer connected these dots, Catherine Boasberg deleted her LinkedIn and Instagram accounts in an attempt to scrub her connections from public view. This connection raises a major ethical red flag. The Code of Conduct for U.S. judges states that judges must disqualify themselves from cases where their impartiality could be questioned. Specifically, it states that a judge should step aside when a close family member has an interest that could be substantially affected by the outcome of the proceeding. Loomer's reporting makes it clear that this is not just a minor ethical issue. It's a serious conflict that could impact national security. The judge overseeing these deportation cases should not have any personal connections to groups that stand to gain from his rulings. And yet, here we are, with a sitting U.S. judge making decisions that align perfectly with his daughter's professional interests. Margie Lewis. And there they are. Father and daughter. How about that?
They've been looking to do this for years,
Yes, sir.
and why they just never got it.
This is a rule that's been on the books for a very long time. The Department of Justice has been very inconsistent in seeking these bonds.
From a legal standpoint, really a very big thing.
Injunction bonds, whenever someone tries to challenge our policies in court, so that when they end up losing in court, and we believe that they will end up losing in court, that they can be held financially responsible for the disruption to federal activities that their actions have caused.
Right? Something they've wanted to do a long time, right? They've been looking to do this for years,
Yes, sir.
and why they just never got it.
This is a rule that's been on the books for a very long time. The Department of Justice has been very inconsistent in seeking these bonds.
From a legal standpoint, really a very big thing.
Injunction bond.
Leave me here in this session. I will weep. I will dance. 'Cause all I have is all these sessions and these songs, all that I am living for. I will follow you to shore. Will I hear your voice